Okay, guys, so if you haven't watched my book vlogging tag yet, this is referencing that. And this is going to be a little bit about the history of the BookTube videos that I have posted, because I explored that a little bit in that video. And also some of the best young adult series that I've read in the over 3 years of time that I've done BookTube videos. So I'm going to start with... First of all, my first video was on March 19th, 2010. It was a book haul. And my first review was on July 10th, 2010. It was the Libba Bray and the Gemma Doyle series review, which is 3 books by Anna Gaberson, which is A Great and Terrible Beauty, Rebel Angels, and A Sweet Far Thing. My most viewed book video. Most of them are beauty videos that are most viewed, but my most viewed book video right now is Nicholas Sparks' The Choice. I think I did that in 2010 or 11 at some point. And then after that, Killer, Pretty Little Liars, book number 6 book review, and then Skinny by Ibby Kaslik, a book review, and then pretty much every single Pretty Little Liars book review that I do is my most viewed. As of today, I have reviewed 187 books in 3 years. I went back and counted like all of them, and then some of the ones that I did groups, I went into those videos and I counted how many I reviewed. So 187. Crazy. So anyways, I'm going to get into some of the best series you can read if you haven't read them. Maybe you've been on BookTube and you haven't got to some of these before or something. So I'm just going to give you an overview. So first one, Great and Terrible Beauty, Rebel Angels, Sweet Far Thing, which I just mentioned, which is the Gemma Doyle series by Anna Gaberson. This is really interesting. It has a lot for everyone. If you haven't checked them out or any of other Anna's books, absolutely phenomenal writing. Next, Kate Bryan's Private series and Privilege series. I compare these to Gossip Girl, Pretty Little Liars, kind of pacing where you could read a lot really fast, but they're a little bit more dark. There's murder and scandal and blackmail and such, and there's a lot of murder. Like a lot of people go dead in these books, so it's a little bit maybe for a little bit older. There's 16 books in the Private series, and then the Privilege series is a spin-off of one of the characters in there, and there's 6 books in the Privilege series. You can find all those books on half.com. That's how I got all mine, pretty much from all the same seller, and I think I spent like a couple dollars per book, so it was great. The Dark Secret series by Elizabeth Chandler, if you like things a little bit more creepy and a little bit dark, and obviously called Dark Secrets. They're really interesting and really cool, and they kind of creep me out, and they kept me up at night. And there's 3 of those, and then there's also a Backdoor Midnight, which is kind of like just a standalone novel. Gossip Girl series, of course, by Cecily Van Ziglisser. And there's 14 of those. There's also a spin-up of the Carlyles, which I forget how many exactly there are of that. And there's also a spin-off called It Girl, and that is about Jenny Humphreys. I couldn't think of it. Obviously the Vampire Diaries. If you guys have watched me for a while in here, it was my absolute favorite thing, and I was crazy excited every time I did a video on that. I kind of remembered it as I was going through all the videos, and I didn't count exactly how many videos I did for BookTube, but I'd say probably half of what I have, probably 300. If I did 107, probably more than that actually, because if I did 187 book reviews, but that's probably in maybe 170 videos because I had some doubles. And then I did like 106 in my mailboxes, and then I did other ones, so we're probably looking around 300. There's 10 Vampire Diaries series books right now. I'm behind. I think I've read 7 or 8. And there's 6 diaries, Stefan's Diaries. The next one is the Sweep series by Kate Tiernan. If you love witches and rituals and covens and stuff, it's great. And there's 15 books in that series. Also, the Vampire Academy series. If you haven't read that, well, first of all, what are you doing? There's 6 books in that, And if I remember correctly, I didn't really like the last few books as much as the first few. Next is the Morganville Vampire series. I'm behind. There are 13 books. I've only read 10. I haven't read Last Breath, Black Dawn, and Bitter Blood, and I believe there's another one coming out. So I need to catch up on that series. It reminded me by doing this. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 series that you need to check out. It's a crazy amount of books. 25, 28, 42, 54, 70, 85, 91. 104 books in those series. It could keep you busy for like 2 years, a year. Well, for me, like a year. Probably most people, 2 or 3. But anyways, that is my series is to check out. What are you waiting for? And my BookTube history. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. And wow, I got this in less than 6 minutes. Great. Happy reading. Bye.